Degree scandal or pretty punishment? Cheyenne Bryant. That name has had the internet gripped for almost 2 weeks, and it's not letting go. So let me ask you the question everybody's dancing around. Why is the bloodthirst this fierce, this furious, over her credentials? Pretty punishment is real. And in Cheyenne Bryant's case, it just might be exactly what's happening. Not just pretty with access, pretty with celebrity connections, pretty with a title she may not have fully earned, walking through doors that stayed locked for women who did earn it, women who grinded through supervised hours, fought for credentials in a system never built for them, did the work, and still couldn't get what Cheyenne's beauty currency bought her. She has built success, real, measurable, undeniable success, without verified credentials. Success that darker-skinned women with the degrees, the licenses, the supervised hours still do not have access to. That is the wound, and that is what nobody wants to say out loud. Now here's what we know. Cheyenne built a massive online presence as a self-identified doctor and mental health personality. The controversy reignited after she appeared on Joe Budden's podcast and admitted she holds no therapy license. Licensed Black mental health professionals felt genuinely disrespected. That's valid. Her doctor title came from a program at the now-defunct Argosy University. The doctorate remains unconfirmed, not disproven, unconfirmed. The integrity problem is this. When you use doctor in a mental health space, build a brand around that title, and charge people between $350 and $1,500 per session, you are creating implied authority in the minds of vulnerable people. People in pain who trust that title with their trauma. That is not a technicality. That is an integrity problem. Full stop. Now let's talk about who let her in. Cheyenne is not polished. Her presentation is raw, unfiltered, and street adjacent. And yet, Oprah Magazine, Forbes, The Breakfast Club, Club Shay Shay, MTV, NBC, CBS, and ABC all opened their doors. Not one platform questioned her title before handing her the cosign. That accountability doesn't begin and end with Cheyenne. It belongs to every institution that amplified her without due diligence. That part of the conversation is suspiciously quiet. Now here is the question nobody wants to ask. Would those doors have opened as freely if Cheyenne looked different? Not just less pretty, but a different complexion? This is not a new story. Beautiful Black women have been punished by their own community for generations. Josephine Baker dazzled the world and was called a sellout at home. Diahann Carroll broke barriers on television and was accused of not being Black enough to deserve them. Janet Jackson took the full weight of a Super Bowl moment that had 2 people in it and walked away blacklisted while Justin Timberlake collected awards. The pattern is not a coincidence. Beauty currency in Black spaces has never been a free pass. It has always been a target. The same colorism that may have helped Cheyenne rise is now threading through the fury trying to bring her down. The credential question is giving everyone permission to say what colorism never let them say out loud. When anger is wildly disproportionate to the harm caused, it is almost always about what a person represents, not just what they did. She's a fraud is sometimes easier to say than, I wanted what she has. I worked harder. I earned what she claimed. And I still don't have what she built. And I think I know part of why. That pain is real. But it is being aimed at Cheyenne's face instead of at the system that kept letting her in and keeping them out. Here is what I know for certain. The credential issue is real. The integrity problem is real. And the pretty punishment is just as real. Cheyenne Bryant is not above accountability. But accountability should not come wrapped in fury that is not only about a degree. It was about access. It was about doors. It was about watching beauty walk into rooms that excellence could not get into. So yes, hold her accountable. Demand the transparency. But while you are doing that, ask yourself who built the doors, who decided what the key looked like, and why excellence in a darker skin was never enough to turn it. Because the system that gave Cheyenne a pass is the same system that passed over every qualified woman you are defending right now. And until we aim our fury there, we are just fighting each other inside a burning house. Sis, if this topic hit you differently, post in the comments.